Hi, Soraya, it's me. It's your Aunt Emma. I'm going to read you some more of the book, A Bear Called Paddington, okay? We're, we're reading, we're up to, we're up to chapter 4, okay? Here we go. He decided it might be easier if he got down on his paws and crawled. He went a little way like this, and then his head came up against something hard. He tried to push it to one side with his paw and it moved slightly, slowly pushed again. Suddenly there was a noise like thunder, and before he knew where he was, a whole mountain of things began to fall on him. It felt as if the whole sky had fallen in. Everything went quiet, and he lay where he was for a few minutes with his eyes tightly shut, hardly daring to breathe. From a long way away, he, he could hear voices, and once or twice it sounded as if someone was banging on a window. He, he opened one eye carefully and was surprised to find the light had, had come on again, at least sheepishly. He, he pushed the hood of his stu- duffel coat up over his head. They hadn't gone out at all. His, his hood must have fallen over his head when he bent down inside the shop to pick up his case. Paddington sat up and looked around to see where he was. He felt much better now. Somewhat to his astonishment, he found he was sitting in a small room in the middle of which was a great pile of tins and basins and bowls. He rubbed his eyes and stared brown-eyed at the sight. Behind him there was a wall with a door in it, and in front of him there was a large window. On the other side of the window there was a large crowd of people pushing one another and pointing in his direction. Paddington decided with pleasure that they they must be pointing at him. He stood up with difficulty because it was hard standing up straight on top of a lot of tins and, and pulled the pom-pom on his high on his head as high as it would go. A cheer went up from the crowd. Paddington gave a bow wave several times and then started to examine the damage all around him. For a moment he wasn't quite sure where he was, and then it came to him. Instead of instead of going out into the street, He must have opened a door leading to, to one of the shop windows. Paddington was an observant there, and since he had arrived in London, he'd noticed lots of these shop windows. They were very interesting. They they always had so many things inside them to look at. Once he seen a man walking in one, piling tin cans and boxes on top of each other to make a pyramid. He remembered deciding at that time what a nice job it must be. He walked round thoughtfully. Oh dear, he said to the crowd in general, I'm in trouble again. Heaving off all these things down as he supposed. He must have done someone was going to be cross. In fact, lots of people were going to be cross. People weren't very good at having things explained to them, and it was going to be difficult explaining how his double coat hood had fallen over his head. He bent down and began to pick up the things. There were some glass shells lying on the floor where they had fallen. It, it was getting warm inside the window, so he took off his double coat and hung it carefully on a nail. Then he picked up a glass shelf and tried balancing it on top of some tin. It seemed to work, so he put some more tins in a washing up bowl on top of that. It it was rather wobbly, but he he stood back and examined it. Yes, it looked quite nice. There was an encouraging round of applause from outside. Panicking waved a paw at the, the crowd and picked up another shelf. Inside the shop, Miss Brown was having an honest conversation with the store detective. Store detective, you say you left him here, madame? The, the detective was saying. That's right, said Miss Brown. He was feeling ill, and I told him not to go away. His name's Paddington. Paddington. The detective wrote it carefully in his notebook. What sort of bear is he? Oh, he's sort of a golden, said Miss Brown. He was wearing a blue double coat and carrying a suitcase, and he has has black hair, said Judy. Then he has black hair, said Judy. You can't mistake him. Black hair stuff, the detective repeated, licking his pencil. I don't expect that will help much, said Miss Brown. He was wearing his beret. The detective cupped his hand over his ear. His what? He shouted. There really was a terrible noise coming from somewhere. It seemed to be getting worse every minute. Every now and then there was a round of applause, and several times he distinctly heard the sound of people cheering. His poet shouted Miss Brown in return. A, a green woolen one that came down over his ears with a pom-pom. Stop. The detective shut his notebook with a snap. Stop. The noise outside was definitely getting worse. Pardon me, he said sternly. There's something queer going on that needs investigating. Miss Brown and Judy exchanged glances. The, the same thought was running through both their minds. They both said Paddington and rushed after the detective. A detective. That's all for now. Okay, Soraya? I'll read you some more later on. Okay. Bye bye for now. Lots of love and kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah.